Alright, there we go. Hi everyone! I broke out my nice quality PowerShot camera and I just wanted to show you guys my new fish that I got today. He is I think a veil-tail Chinese beta fighting fish. I don't know, they have a lot of different names. Specifically, I guess, a fighting fish, or a Chinese fighting fish, or a beta fish. He is a veil-tail in specifics. When I was younger, they didn't really specify that much, and when we went to go get him, I was actually very surprised, because when I was younger, beta fish used to be like $2, and they never were like, this is a crown tail, this is a veil tail, this is a twin tail. They were just kind of like, this is a beta, this is a beta, this is a beta, this is a beta. And they were all just kind of like different colors and stuff like that, and no one really specified. And again, like the most expensive was like $5. So when me and my mom went to Petland today, we were both like, what? When we saw that they had broken them down into the different types of beta fish, and some of them, like this little guy was like $6, which I was kind of like, meh, that's not that bad. But like the one that I originally wanted was like literally like $30, and we were just so shocked to see that, because it makes a lot of sense, but it was also kind of like, what? These used to be like $2.99. Oh my god. So yeah, we just got this little guy. When we saw him at Petland, we actually noticed that he wasn't that, feisty or anything like that. He wasn't moving very much, and I was actually kind of concerned because, I've heard a lot of scary stories that if you get a fish that just looks like that, it means the pet store doesn't care for them. It could mean that it's gonna die soon. So when we got him, I was still kind of like, is this a good idea? I mean, if he's already sick, I don't really want to move him. But when we had him in the car, I kept him in, when they put him in the little bag, I kept him in my lap. And I noticed that when the bag started to get warm from my body heat, he started to get a bit more active, and even more active than he is right now. Like, right now is pretty calm compared to what he usually is, and I was just kind of like, oh, so he was just kind of cold. Well, that's good. As you can see, he has, like, beautiful, beautiful fins, and they're all really nice. I remember when I was little, I had a fighting fish that was really reckless, and he just tore up all his fins, and no, he was not fighting with anyone. It was just him swimming around in his little tank and repeatedly hitting the thing. And yeah, and also we got this really beautiful little tank at the store too, and I do plan to give him a little ring and plant down there when I can, but right now it looks pretty clear, and because he's so new to this, I don't really want him to bump into anything. To be honest, I think I'll put like a clip in, or like upload something like that in later, but he sometimes sees his own reflection and thinks it's another fighting fish, and he just becomes an idiot and repeatedly attacks the glass, and I thought that was really adorable. But yeah, so I'm really happy, and this tank is just so cool with the black gravel and the black everything. Like, it's just so gorgeous, and it's a really nice addition to my little desk. I need to clean it up though. And when I was taking him home, I was kind of like, what am I gonna name him? And I have this thing with naming my pets after Hetalia characters. If you don't know what that is, it's an anime. I like to refer to it as the historical type of anime, but it's kind of more comical than anything historical. And I was kind of like, maybe I should name him Gilbert or Prussia after one of the characters. But I already had a pet named Gilbert, and I currently have 2 budgies named Britain and France. So I was kind of like, what should I name him? And then I saw him open up his tail for the first time like he is right now, and I was kind of like, whoa, that is actually really awesome. And I recently went to go see The Book of Life with my sister and her boyfriend, and I was kind of like, he's kind of like a little matador, you know? With how lush he is and everything like that. And although The Book of Life was centered in Mexico, I immediately was just kind of like, I'm gonna name him Antonio after Spain in Hetalia. So, oh, he's getting mad at his reflection now. See, he opens up his little gills when he sees himself and he gets so mad. It's adorable. But yeah, so his name is Antonio. My dad has added to his name to become, for his nickname to be Zorro, El Zorro Antonio. And yeah, I just really love him. He is so calming and I love to watch him. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch him at my desk like all night just because of how adorable he is. I want to get him a proper light for his tank, but right now I just have his lamp. And my lamp doesn't heat him up at all, don't worry. It's actually just really bright but really cold. But he is quite warm. I made sure to make sure that the room is warm for him, as well as my buddies. So yeah. Oh, and he's already kicked out all of his gravel out of the nice little thing that they have there. And I was like, oh, come on, man. Don't make a mess. But yeah. I think he's a pirate because, let's see if I can get a nice shot of it. One of his little fins that hang down there, not the big one, the two little small ones, has a little hook in it. There you go, you can see it there. And I was kind of like, hey, he's a pirate, so that's a pretty cute little thing. But yeah, he's a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. I don't think I've ever seen a betta fish like with that full of a tail and fins and that red. And as you can see in his scales, when he gets kind of puffed up, the lining of his scales end up going black, which I really love. But yeah, and the fact that he's red and like blends in with all the black in his tank is just like, I really like it because I think it's kind of like punkish, and I don't know why, I just really like punkish and gothic and that type of color scheme. So yeah, I love him. He's an adorable little fishy. He's so cute, and he was really shy earlier, but as soon as we put him in this tank, he just like plumped right up and started getting really into being his own little character. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my new little buddy Antonio, an addition to our family. I will be posting pictures of him on my DeviantArt page probably. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and Antonio surely appreciates it. Bye!